Hi, I'm Dr. Bertice Berry, and I want to tell you a story. I was on an airport shuttle going back to the airport from the hotel the night before. Our plane had been canceled for mechanical issues, so we stayed at the hotel. Usually, when that happens, I know it's happening, so I hurry up and get a good hotel room before they're gone. So the next morning, we're going back, and the shuttle is packed because everybody who was a crew member on different airlines and what have you, they were all staying at that hotel. So we get in the shuttle, and the driver is really pleasant. And it is crack of dawn because I like that first flight out. And he was very, very pleasant. And he had announcements. He was telling us things. He had mints in his little cup by the driver's, by the dashboard. He was just very, very pleasant. And I said, "Oh, you're so chipper this morning." He said, "It's a good day. It's a good day." So I was like, wow. So he had music playing and he made announcements. He let us know that he had several stops, but he would get us there as soon as possible and that he hoped that we all had wonderful flights. So this man had an accent, and I asked him where he was from, and he told me. And I said, "Oh, I'm so sorry about all of the problems in your country, but it's a beautiful country and you must miss it." He said, "Oh, sister, yes, thank you for that. Thank you, I do." And he went back to being as cheerful, blah, blah, blah. And I was sitting across from him, and there were some people behind a team of colleagues. And this one guy in that team kept making fun of him, the driver, every time he made an announcement. He would make an announcement, and the guy would imitate his accent. And this happened several times, and I didn't say anything, and noticed no one else was saying anything. In fact, the people who were with him were kind of laughing along. It's like nobody's gonna say anything. His friends are not gonna tell him nothing. His friends are not even gonna tell him he looks stupid. Nobody said anything. So he did it again, and I had enough. And I said, "Sir, how many languages do you speak?" And he said, "You talking to me?" I said, "Yeah, you're talking to all of us. You're talking loud enough for all of us to hear you. How many languages do you speak?" He was like, "I speak American." I said, "Well, it's called English, and you don't do it that well." All of his friends, colleagues, people who had been laughing at him before, were laughing with him before, were now laughing at him. I turned to the driver and said, "How many languages do you speak?" He said, "Oh, 5 and 6 dialects." I looked back at the dude and I was like, who should be making fun of who? He was like, you could see he was looking for something to say. And I said, "Look, sir, you only get an accent when you speak more than one language." "What are you, a teacher or something?" I said, "I was a professor at the college level, yes." Now the people who had been laughing were really laughing. And I knew that this guy was humiliated. And it was not my job to humiliate him. It was my job to see that he stopped humiliating the driver. I think sometimes our fear lies in the fact that maybe we've done something that we knew wasn't right and we're afraid that somebody's going to get us back for it. I saw in that moment that I had an opportunity to heal the situation that I had caused because I put him on Front Street. And I said, "I don't mean to make you feel bad at all, but I don't think you should try to make him feel bad either." So then I said, "How many of you are from another country?" One guy in the back raised his hand. "How many of you have parents from another country?" 4 people raised their hand. "How many of you have grandparents from another country?" Almost everybody in that van raised their hand. I said, "We're all American, but all of us are from someplace else. Unless you are an indigenous person, you got an accent." I love you.